Hello everyone, welcome you all to the Achievers Adda. So guys, we were doing the UGC NET Commerce for the June 2023 examination, upcoming UGC NET examination. 2021, all the three shifts question papers of commerce and topic wise basis, we are discussing the previous year questions. So if you are first time and new over here in this channel, please do subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon and do hit a like button. Please share with your friends. And do not forget to join in our Telegram group, Achievers Adda AA. All the social media links are given in the description of the session. Please do follow wherever possible so that it will be easy for you to access the sessions that we are taking for free over this platform. And guys, every day 5 p.m. topic wise previous year questions of commerce and paper 1 March 2023 exam previous year question with explanation. This 9 p.m. will be at an Academy free platform. So you can just download the learning app and use my code Shiva Live to unlock the free live session. And daily at 9 p.m. in an Academy platform, 5 p.m. in the YouTube platform, the free sessions are going to be there. So for the paper 1 and paper 2 commerce. And guys, on an Academy Plus subscription, complete previous year question course of the commerce with a proper explanation of the previous year question from the 2017 till the 2023 are going to be covered from the 1st June onwards in an Academy Plus subscription. So you can enroll if you are already a Plus member. If you are not a Plus member, so there is a interesting offer is going on, that 20% discount on all an Academy Plus subscription plus 1 month extension, free extension is going to be there on UGC NET subscription. So here for the June examination or for the December examination, you can join for it. And for the June examination, there is a 1 month subscription plan is going on, which is $799 only. So you can just get that $799, which will be more easy. So use the invite code Shiva Live to unlock the 20% discount plus 1 month subscription free. And moreover, 1 month subscription at $799 only, you can able to get it by using the same code Shiva Live. So let's get into the session without late. Question number 1. First, 25th November 2021, shift number 1 questions we are going to do. Question number 1. Very easy questions were given as comparatively to the other units. Guys, do hit a like button if you like this session. Do hit a like button. Hello, Veera sir. So, which of the following is true about under the Basel I Accord, which is BCBS? Fixed the minimum requirement of capital fund for a banquet. Option number A, this is a very well-known concept and well-known answer also. That is risk-weighted asset related, which is Basel number 3 they were asking. Basel number 1 they were asking. Basel number 1, the minimum capital requirements are 8% of the risk-weighted assets. So India adopted Basel I in 1999. Now the Basel number 3 is going on. Now the Basel number 3 is going on. Next, Insurance Act, Life Insurance Corporation Act, Motor Vehicle Act, Marine Insurance. Online working with Saeed. Hello. On YouTube for the paper 1 again will be on today what? So tomorrow will be there, paper 1. Guys, do hit a like button guys if you like it. So option C is the given answer, that is Insurance Act 1938 and Life Insurance Corporation is 1956 and Motor Vehicle Act which is 1988. Marine Insurance is 1963. Marine Insurance 1963, it is about marine, which is mainly, marine insurance is for what? It's a business insurance only, but losses in inland waters. You see, it is mainly with the shipping and sea-based logistic management related. For that, insurance will be provided. Tomorrow, paper 1 will be there, same 9 p.m. Answer for this question is D. Only D is the correct answer. Provide information for determining adequacy of a loan loss provision. Not result in credit risk by. Not result in credit risk. Providing information for determining adequacy. By this is loan loss provision is there. Now for that, if you are providing a information, actually this is leading into an there is no credit risk, because you are properly informing about how much loss is going to be incurred. There is no risk will be attached to it. There is no risk because everything properly we are making a provision. But in these three cases, there is a credit risk. Principal and interest amount may not be repaid. May not be repaid in this case means this is directly a risk only by giving a credit to that person. In case of guarantees or a letter of credit found, the fund may not be forthcoming from the constituents upon the crystallization of the liability. So here also fund is not coming on proper time. That is also risk. Funds or security settlement may not be affected in case of securities trading business. Funds or security settlement may not be affected in case of securities trading. By trading, buying and selling activities are going on, but the settlement is not there. So when the settlement is not there, whether this buying and selling transaction, even though it is going on, if settlement does not happen, that is increasing the liability, which is leading into a credit risk. Credit risk is the possibility of loss resulting from the borrower's failure. When he can't able to pay, then that much risk is going to be there. Good evening, Achna. Option A is the given answer. Non-banking finance companies are financial institutions that constitute organized component of money market. Organized component of money market. Look at, not true about Indian money market. Option 1 is given, but here NBFCs are financial institution that is organized component of money market, but these are not having a rights like a commercial banks. That is why these are not having a rights as a commercial banks. NBFCs are financial institution only, but it is unorganized, or I would say not organized for. Organized they have given. I will tell you about money market. Money market by providing a various kinds of attractive and suitable credit instruments, and it enhances a major amount of liquidity, very short term. Money market is avoiding all gluts or the shortage of fund in rising, and available funds at a cheaper rate only they will be giving loan. It reduces the regional gluts also and stringence in the funds through quick transfer of funds by providing a profitable investment opportunities. Whereas NBFCs mainly they will give the loans. They will not take the deposits, and they will not take the mainly demand deposits, they will not take. So it's a financial institution. So this financial institution and money market instrument doesn't have any link. So this is not true. That is financial institution which is not dealing with a money market, that is dealing with a banking system. Why? T-bills, D option, which is true. Which of the following are the defects in Indian money market? So the defects are option D, B and D. Dichotomy in Indian money market and diversity in interest rate. Diversity in interest rate, these two are treated as an defects. Profitable investment, yes. By putting an investment in short-term securities, you will get a profit, and it's a financing industry because money markets are majorly traded for that only. What is dichotomy? Dichotomy means market existence of dichotomy, that is existence of two market, organized and unorganized. Both type of money market is available, and because of that only it is having some limitations or the disadvantage in this. Organized is regulated but unorganized is not regulated. In this frauds are many, like a chitty and small saving schemes are there now, which is part of it. So this is not properly regulated and non-regulated, which will be creating a disadvantage to the entire money market. Diversity in interest means there are different rate of interest exists in a different group of money markets. So based on the place also, based on the need also, the interest rate will be changing, which is hampering the entire money market. Other reasons also, lack of coordination and integration, seasonability of the money market, shortage of funds, absence of organized bill market, inadequate banking facilities. These are the limitations. Dichotomy means existence of a multiple market, organized and unorganized. Financial crisis takes form of option B is the given answer, that is ABD. Currency crisis, banking crisis and systematic financial crisis. Sorry, foreign debt crisis. These are the three financial crises are there. Systematic financial crisis are not in the form of a financial crisis, because when something is happening in a systematic way, you can stop that one, but you didn't stop, then that is not a crisis at all. So the crisis, if you look at currency crisis, balance of payment crisis, sovereign debt crisis and banking crisis, household debt fund crisis, broad financial crisis. Broad financial crisis. These are the type of financial crisis. Currency means which was happened in the Turkey when a fixed rate of exchange, when a fixed rate of exchange regime collapses or a currency goes into a free fall, suddenly fall down, and balance of payment which is happened in Mongolia, and sovereign debt bonds is when the government cannot afford to pay the interest rate on the existing debts because government has taken the money but not able to repay. Banking crisis, when the banking system is low, can't able to procure the money, no money supply and interest rate because of the inflation rates are increasing. And household, for example in the UK and USA, this household debt crisis. Broad financial crisis that combines money elements of the above crisis, total all put together, broad financial crisis. Systematic means, see, systematic means which is in a proper way it is happening. You can control that one, but you didn't do it. Then in such case, that is not a crisis. It is intended, that is you only forced it to happen. Guys, do hit a like button. So regarding the electronic purse, option B is the given answer, B, C, D. Visual recognition, no risk of bad payments, method of accepting payment with no cash, float to manage and no risk of theft. So it is electronic payments like a e-wallet only by. It's like a e-wallet. Like a Paytm wallet, Anna, they are asking about a false statement. So the false statements are 3 false statements. Retinal pattern verification. Whenever you are using that e-wallet, now proper either thumb impression or a OTP based verification will be there. Visual recognition will not be there because nothing is there to visual. So everything is just taking a card or electronic purse or wallet will be there. Just by going with that only will go. And no risk of bad payment. There will be a risk by obviously because whoever is holding that wallet, they can make a payment. There is a risk of bad debt always will be there. Method of acceptance of payment with a no cash float to manage and no risk of theft. By without cash, you cannot make the payment. You have to fill the cash in the wallet or the electronic purse. Then only you can use that one. Then only you can use that one. Otherwise, not possible. Hacking can be done. You can get access. Whoever is holding your phone, they can get access to your wallet. So answer for this question is that B. Yes, B is the correct answer. Money control is exercised through cash reserve ratio and statutory liquidity ratio. By Indian financial system is having 2 types. One is fiscal policy. Second one is monetary policy. Fiscal policy is for government income and expenditure they will prepare. That is budget we call it as. Monetary policy prepared by the RBI. This is mainly for the control of money supply. Control of money supply in India. And this for this control, now they will put 2 types of measures. One is qualitative, second one is quantitative measurements. Like that, they'll put 2 types of control measures. So money control is exercised through cash reserve ratio statutory. CRR, SLR is an quantitative restriction, that is. Shift number 2 by now. Question number 1. General and specific or quantitative, qualitative. Which of the following is not an approach to IFS, Indian financial system? Structure, not a structure of IFS. A brokerage, either it can be a full service or a discount. The financial system is concerned about a money, credit and finance and other 3 terms intimately related at what is the difference, somewhat difference from each other. Housing finance simply refers to providing finance for a venture capital. Financial instrument may also be divided into asset class, which depends on whether they are debt based or equity based. What is the wrong statement out of the 4? Which of the wrong statement? How many questions in shift 1? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 by. So answer for this question is only C. Because housing finance simply refers to providing finance not for the venture capital. For providing finance for venture capital is a venture capital financing. This is housing finance simply refers to housing loans only. Right, that is house loans only we call it as. Indian financial system is of two types. One is banking and second one is non-banking. Banking is purely structurized and regulated, but non-banking is not having that much freedom to do anything. Next. Guys, do hit a like button if you like it. The reasons put forth for the control over the activities of the international banks are. This is a general question, bhai. Yes, Lakshmi. So answer is that option D is the correct answer. A, B, C, D. Yeah, these banks encourage inflation by adding a stock of money supply through credit creation. And B, which is these banks sometimes also responsible for bank failures because they are the one who are taking a decision and they are responsible for the failure also. And cause unmanageable indebtedness, which borrowing government by charging high rate of interest. Among the borrowing governments by the charging high rate of interest. So they can't able to manage the debt which they given because high rate of interest is there when they procured from the government. They do not adhere to credit allocation policy of the host government. By when they will not follow the host government is nothing but where we are setting up our Indian bank in some other country, that is international bank. Suppose SBI is a Indian. SBI is also available in USA and some other country. So USA is a host country then. So SBI is not required to follow India when it is established, when it is set up in USA or UK. They have to follow the USA. But as it is a home country of India, then it will not follow that particular country rules because the rules wise uniformity will not be there if they follow different. That is also another control is required. Next. Please do hit a like button if you like this session. You may hit a dislike button also if you don't like the session. Not an NBFC. So your answer is given as an B. There is nothing called as an implementing modernization services under the non-banking financial corporation. Here NBFC types, if you can look at asset financing, investment company, loan company, infrastructure finance company, core investment company, infrastructure debt fund, microfinance, non-operating financial holding company. By mutual cooperation also, those are having a mutual benefit you can get. It's like a arrangement or accommodation type of a services. We will take a loan, we both will pay accommodation. Accommodation will be always useful for the both parties. Next. Option B is the given answer. Credit risk, market risk and operational risk. Statement is true about the risk considered for capital requirement under Basel III. Three risks are there: credit, market, operational. Three risks which is mentioned under Basel III. You can just look at Basel III is having three types of risk, which is capital, leverage, funding and liquidity. Total four are there, but out of the given mentioned one is capital risk and interest rate risk as credit risk, market risk and operational risk. Basel number 2 they are asking na, sorry. 2 matlab operational, market, capital, that is credit risk and market risk and operational risk. But a 3 is having 4 risks: capital, leverage, funding and liquidity. Total 4 components in the Basel number 3. Which of the following is not a characteristics of mutual fund? General question. So option C is the given answer. Diversity in interest rates. It's not a character of a mutual fund. Interest rate will not be changing. It will be same. So consistent investment process, strong fund management and differentiation from the benchmark. Because what we are putting as a target or a standard, we will not always be reaching that target. Maybe differences will arise. Always differences or a variance is part of it. Now look at what is this diversified interest rate. By diversified interest rate matlab charging different interest rates. This is not a feature, because when we invested in particular portfolio, matlab whatever the interest rate of that portfolio, it will be applied to all the investors who are involved in that portfolio. And diversified portfolio of high performing mutual fund can provide an investor with an excellent vehicle for accumulating the wealth. Diversified portfolio means different portfolios, different rate will be there, but within the portfolio rates will not be changed. It will be equal for all. Logical sequence of debt recovery by financial institution through DRT. By simple thing, look at the statement which is given in the question, based on that arrange in a sequence. We don't require understanding of entire process of DRT to answer this question. So answer for this question is D, CBA. Right, ulta. First, give a show cause notice within the 30 days why the relief should not be granted for that particular agency or the institution. Next, direct that institution to disclose the particulars of properties other than the specified by applicant bank. So next, restrain him from dealing with disposing of the concerned assets or properties pending. So by disposing them, we will be taking a amount from them for the repayment of it. So usually here, after filing a case, DRT issues a summon to the borrower, show cause notice within the 30 days why the relief claimed by the applicant should not be granted, and later after the summons are served, except in ordinary course of business, for which borrower shall be accountable, and they shall not dispose any property without prior approval of the DRT. So they should take the approval of DRT for disposal. Within 30 days, service the sum on first shall file a written statement, and the particular person may file, if the written statement is not filed, then stipulated the time can be extended with a 15 days. Every pleading related to this one is accompanied by affidavit only, like a court only. And on receipt or failure of a written statement, then DRT shall fix a date for hearing the admission or denial parties under the section 19. If the borrower makes admission of a debt due to DRT, shall order pay such amount. Suppose if the borrower is not attending this hearing, then DRT will issue the recovery certificate to the extent of amount admitted. They can go and with the certificate, and they can recover from the particular financial institution. Yes, answer is A is the correct answer. Both the statements are true. Capital market plays an important role in mobilizing the resources and diverting them in a productive channels. Mobilizing the resource and diverting them in a productive channels. Capital market is a market where buyers and sellers engage in trade of financial securities like a bond. Yes, capital market is for mainly the bonds and securities, equity and preference on debt bonds, as well as mobilizing resource and diverting them to a productive channels. Wherever the amount is required, the investment, there it will be transferring. Both the statements are correct. So now the 26th morning shift. Yeah, the 25th evening shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 questions again. Which of the following is not a feature of Indian capital market? Co-promote state level venture funds. Co-promote state level venture funds. Which of the following is not a feature of Indian capital market is an? By capital market will not promote about the state level or central level any venture fund. They are not even interested. They'll only trade. Mainly capital markets are dealing with a trade of the securities like equity and preference and all. So that too state level venture. Maybe national we can think about it, but state level will not be promoted or co-promoted. You can look at the features of capital market are link between the savers and investment, and deals only in the long term majorly because short term is money market. Utilizes the intermediaries like a brokering companies, brokerages. Determinant of capital formation. Determinant of capital because it is the main type of market which is procuring a capital for the big ventures. Government rules and regulation like a SEBI regulation is there. We need to follow the Security Exchange Board of India Act. Security Exchange Board of India Act we need to follow to execute the capital markets. because capital markets are controlled under SEBI. What is the answer for this question? Banking technology star topology involves devices are connected in a closed loop, and devices on network are connected to a single continuous cable. Each node is joined as a central node by separate medium. Information is passed from one to another series in a node. This is actually in the ICT we have discussed very clearly. Types of topologies: bus, ring topology, star topology, mesh topology. So your answer is that C is the correct answer. Each mode is joined to the central node by separate medium. You can just look at each node is by separately, they are just joined to the central node. Joined to the central node. Joined to the central node. So this is the main hub of everything, which is a star topology. It is coming like a star. So it's going like a star. Type of bank is given and list 2. So answer is that A is the correct answer. Role of commercial bank is helping to the customers. Yeah, right? Yes. NBFC service is the third one. Hire purchase. Non-depository institutions are fourth one. Depository institution. Hey, kya hai bhai? What answer is given by them? I think there is a kitch in this. Wait. Here some other thing has to be there. I think in the copy and pasting it went. Wait by 1 second. I'll just. This is mutual fund. So it is mutual fund. Non-depository institution, mutual fund. Depository institution is a mutual saving bank. Mutual saving bank. Is it okay? Mutual saving banks only, no? Correct. So answer is first one by. Sorry, there was a typo error because of that confusion created. Non-depository means mutual fund. Mutual fund is not a depository. It is taking only investment and investing somewhere. Depository institution is a mutual saving bank. Like everybody is going and investing in that. like depositing as like our saving accounts are there na, in that way. Next, C and D. By C is a non-depository institution. In this, we are not taking a deposit from the public like a mutual fund. We are taking only investment, not the deposits. Depository institution, they are depositing. We are taking a deposit from the public in the form of by opening accounts. Mutual savings accounts will be saving bank. It's like commercial bank only. Incorrect about ways, and RBI can affect the structure of interest rate. RBI can affect the structure of interest rate. Incorrect statement. The answer is that C is the given answer, that is B and E. Blending and leading of trading activities, fixing the maximum interest rate on time deposit with the bank. By on the time deposits with the bank, whenever we are keeping a time deposits with the bank, fixing the maximum interest rate without a floating rate, whenever they are depositing itself, they are fixing it because that is a fixed deposits. I would say that because they are saying that is a time deposit. Now time is indicating fixed deposit, either 1 year or 2 year like that. So this is an incorrect way where RBI can affect the structure of interest rate. It is not the way where RBI can do it. It isn't that particular bank decision power, but RBI can intervene. If it intervene, then that is not the proper way to like affect the interest rate. Blending and leading of a trading activity. Trading activity means buying the like selling the loans, means giving a loans and taking the deposits. That is what the activity of the bank. So blending and leading of a trading activities. RBI can impact on it, but how to conduct the operation and how much extent it can go, that is a bank decision. RBI can only control it. Sorry, wait. What I'm trying to do, I'm trying to match the answer. Sorry. B and E, right? Ineffective tapping and mobilization of the savings. Ineffective is a negative word. Tapping and mobilization of like bank will procure the more and more money in the form of a deposit, and if you are not properly utilizing, that will go and impact on the interest rate, because we should take the deposit and give a loan in the form of, and from that only interest we will be earning. That is income for the banking business, and that interest rate can be impacted if you are not utilizing the savings properly. But this is not the way where RBI can intervene it. Next, interest rate is not just affected by CRR. There are inflation, CRR, SLR. There are ways of entire quantitative instrument will impact over here. Answer here is option number D. Which of the following statements are false? All questions are on false, not true only by. Look at every question. Not even a single question was asking about a correct. Only one maybe. Withdrawal of cash anywhere in India. False statement means about the internet banking. Internet banking, why will withdraw the cash if it is internet banking? We will not. Guys, do hit a like button if you like this session. So answer for this question is that option number D and E. Limitations of creation of a credit commercial banks. Credit of commercial banks. Limitation. Allied deposit scheme. Deposits linked with a special benefits. Allied deposit scheme means similar type of a deposit schemes are available. Similar type of schemes are available. That is why we can't able to create that much deposits into it. And deposits linked with a special benefit. Deposits linked with a special benefit. You are linking, like if you deposit this much, you will be getting an insurance also. If you deposit 50,000 or 1 lakh every year, you will get a life insurance for a whole lifetime. If you do it for a 10 years, then remaining life will be no need to pay anything like that. Deposit which are linked with a special benefit. You are taking a deposit and spending a money on giving the special benefit only. Here also you are taking a deposit, but already the similar type of schemes are already available. In both of the cases, amount is getting actually utilized then and there. It is not being creating any facility for the giving in the form of loans to the banks. That's why. Lack of cash or decrease in cash. सर हिंदी में बताए, मेरे को हिंदी नहीं आती भैया. So very sorry, but you can understand my English very well. Easy. So answer will be option number B is the correct answer. A, D, E. Identify the components of credit policy of business from the following, which is collection policy, and D, which is credit analysis, and E, which is terms of sale. Components of credit policy of the business firm. At what time period of collection policy, credit analysis, whether the persons are available to pay the money on time or not, like what is their credit worthiness, credit rating, CIBIL score, everything will be considered. And here terms of a sale also, and what terms and condition you are selling it. Credit rating as well as this factoring. Credit rating useful for the companies, and CIBIL score will be useful for usually for the individual persons. And factoring is an like agent services for collection of the debts. You can see terms of scale, credit analysis, collection policy. Three things, components of credit policy. I think last and final question, I believe. Let's see. Yes, it is last. Factoring is for debt collection. Yes, answer was D. First initially notice of loss and C later. Third one is this one. Fourth one is assessment. Fifth is same. This B and D same, but DCF first three steps are changed. First notice of loss, later claim form and scrutinization. Yes, yes.